efficient and effective way. Kia ora. Any more calls? I call Dr. Duncan Webb.
Madam Chair, I really just wanted to say a couple of words about the issue of reinstatement in committee, because I think it's worth noting those discussions. In particular, the addition to the definition of reinstatement, the Cathedral Working Group paper, and in particular the fact that anything set out in the Cathedral Working Group paper or contemplated by it as reinstatement will fall into that definition. And I think it's important to note that, because what became apparent was that although there were some differences in language, all submitters were fundamentally at one in respect of the definition of reinstatement and what it actually meant. And the additional clarification in the definition there that indeed, although something need not be exactly replaced, the fact that it's not exact replacement, exact reinstatement or restoration doesn't mean that it doesn't fit within that definition. I just really wanted to take a moment to inform the Minister of those discussions so that she was aware when she came to look at those questions in terms of making any orders. Madam Chair, that's really all I wanted to add to this debate today.
I call Reno Tirakatani.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm pleased to make a short